So this is the formula, which is very important. X dash, the new coordinate is x cos theta. And how do you get that? So you can simply use the formula from on this. What is x dash is equal to r cos phi sin theta plus theta. So cos a plus b is cos a, so which will be cos phi cos theta minus sin phi sin theta. But r cos phi will become x and r sin theta will become y. So using that logic, so we get x dash is equal to x cos theta minus y sin theta. So this I can write it down in matrix form as a 2 by 2 matrix, which will have the first entry as cos theta, next entry minus sin theta. And I will make a vector x comma y. Okay, so this is the rotation for uh, the 2 by 2 vector in R2 space. Okay, so these are the matrix form. So if I want to scale, we will just recall what do you mean by scale is increasing the length or decreasing the length of a vector. So I'm increasing the length of a vector in x direction by sx units. So look at this. A11 entry is sx. The component by which you want to scale is sx. The component by which you want to scale a vector in y direction is sy. So I have made a 2 by 2 matrix. A11 entry as sx, A22 entry as sy. Now my question is, if I want to scale, I'm working in a three-dimensional space and I want to scale a vector in the z direction by component sz. So what will be the change here? Anyone? Look, in R2, scaling along x-axis sx, along y-axis is the factor sy. Okay, so what do I mean by this? In the space R2, every vector, for every vector I'm saying, okay, if a vector is of length 2, तो मुझे हॉरिजॉन्टली कितने फैक्टर से उसको इंक्रीज करना है sx से, और वर्टिकली कितने फैक्टर से इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज करना है sy से. So if I want to do that, what I will do is I will multiply by a matrix sx 0 0 sy. Okay, so if I multiply this by x y, so what do we get? Let's multiply. So x into sx, and I will have y into sy. We'll practically see now. I will take one example here, since I am feeling that it is very difficult for you to understand. What I will do is I will take a small example. Okay, so scale a vector 2, comma 3 by P and 4 units in direction of x and y axis. So what is the question? You want to extend this vector. Look, graphically, you will have 2, comma 3 vector somewhere here. Okay, so I'll call this 2, comma 3. What I want to do is x एक्सिस के डायरेक्शन में कितने यूनिट से बढ़ना चाहिए ये 2 3 यूनिट से, मतलब एक यूनिट अगर है तो वो होगा 3, 2 यूनिट है तो वो होना चाहिए 6. Okay, so logically what is the answer? So x coordinate should be 6 now, and y coordinate has to be, so in direction of y axis the 1 will be 4, so 3 into 4 12. So the new coordinate that we get here will be 6, comma 12. Okay, so how do we get that? We are just making a matrix. कितने components से increase करना है? X, this has to be 3, and y should be increased by 4, so this is 4. So I have to multiply this matrix to the vector 2, comma 3. So the new vector that we get here is 6, 12. I hope it is clear now. Now can you answer, if I have a vector in R3, I have to scale a vector in x corresponding to x-axis by 3 units, corresponding to y-axis by 4 units, and z-axis by 5 units. Can someone tell me the matrix by which I can do that?
It's 3 0 0 0 4 0 0 0 5.
Yes, very good. So in 3 dimensions, what I will do is I will go on doing it. I mean, z ke jo a33 coordinate will be 5 in this case. So for this, as he said, so that will be 3 0 0 0 4 0 0 0 5. So when we multiply any vector by this matrix, what we will get is 3x, 4y, and 5z. Matlab x coordinate will be increased by 3 units, y will be increased by, I mean, not exactly 3 units. The correct statement has to be 3 times the x coordinate, 4 times y coordinate, and 5 times z coordinate. That is the scaling. Fine. Now let's get back to our okay. So now the rotation. As I said in the previous slide, the thing was x dash is equal to x cos theta minus y sin theta. So you can check both the sides. I mean, cos theta minus sin theta, sin theta, and cos theta. A very important thing here, when we derived this formula, what was the rotation, in which direction it was? What is the direction of this rotation?
Anti-clockwise.
Hmm.
Anti-clockwise.
So anti-clockwise rotation is there, then the matrix is like this. If clockwise rotation is there, it will be cos theta, sin theta, minus sin theta and cos theta. तो अगर एंटी क्लॉकवाइज में है तो ऊपर माइनस साइन आएगा विद sin theta, और अगर क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन है तो माइनस साइन विल कम विद दिस साइन in the second row. Third, the translation. For translation, we just have to add the matrix Tx, Ty to each and every vector x, y. So I hope this is clear now. So example number 1, consider the 2 by 2 matrix 1, 0, 0, minus 1. Take a generic point xy in the plane. What do I mean by generic point is simply any point in the space. So any point in the space can be written as x comma y. The vector form of it is column vector xy. So what do we get? Xy is going to x comma minus y. So let's just see graphically what is happening. Zero, minus 1, 1 comma 0. Xy, multiply this, so we will have minus y and x. On the same plane, I will give xy, say xy is here. So after the multiplication, what I have got? Minus y comma x. Can you identify that point? Okay, let's make a small change over here. So let's make it 1, make this 0. Make this 0, let's make this minus 1. Now if I multiply 1, 0, 0, minus 1, so this will become x, and this will become minus y. So x comma minus y will be a point over here. What is this? Can you identify the operation?
Transformation.
No, of course it is a transformation, but what is the operation? I mean, what you are doing here? Xy is going to x comma minus y.
Mirror image along x-axis.
Yes. So if I want the reflection about x-axis, am I correct? So it is a reflection about
Yes, sir,
x-axis.
reflect.
So other coordinates will become negative. So minus 1. So this matrix represents a reflection about x-axis. If I want reflection about y-axis, the matrix will be
Minus x comma y.
that is the answer that you're saying. But what is the matrix?
Minus 1, 0, 0, 1.
Minus 1, 0,
Minus 1,
0.
0, 0.
Yes. So now if you multiply, that will be minus x and y. Okay. So this is how the things are done. How do you get this? Are you, able to identify how you are doing that? So what I'm observing is when I take reflection about x-axis, xy goes to x comma minus y, and accordingly I'm making this matrix. So now you can, simply remember this matrix, or you can try to identify that. So the same thing is given here, 1, 0, 0, minus 1. So what I have got is x comma minus y. This is the reflection across the x-axis. In the next diagram, what I'm saying is you have a leaf in the first quadrant. Now what I have done is On the right hand side, the leaf is reflected about the x-axis, which means that I have multiplied by a matrix 1 0 0 minus 1 to this leaf or every vector in this R2 space. So what has happened is it got reflected about the x-axis. That is what the matrix is doing there. So for the reflection about y-axis, as we discussed, minus 1 0 0 1. Not so important. Okay. So this is the rotation in three-dimensional space. So we'll not get into this proof, and I will directly go to the whiteboard and I will try to explain you how you do it. So you have a three-dimensional space. Three-dimensional space means three axes, x-axis, y-axis, and z-axis. Okay. So if I have an object here, so what I will do is I will give a point here, x1, y1, z1. Okay, so this is the point A. Now what I want to do is I want to rotate this point. So in three-dimensional space, can I do a rotation about a point? देखो अब टू डायमेंशन में कैसा था, देयर वर ओनली टू एक्सेस. Okay, and if I want to rotate this point A in the right hand side diagram, I was rotating about the origin. Okay, so when I have origin or two-dimensional space, I can make the rotation about the origin. So that is possible. Now my question is, can I rotate this point A about a point? Can I do that?
Yes, sir, in 3D.
In 3D, can you do that? I mean, can you rotate about a point?
Yes, sir.
Yes. You simply take 2 points in your room, wherever you are sitting, and think that, can I rotate this about this point? So in that case, you will have what you can say, two parameters will be, I mean, you will have to give it. I mean, it can, there are no specific direction in which you are rotating there. So rotating in three-dimensional space, it is not actually possible by one parameter. So what we will be studying is rotation about a line. So the rotation about a line will be z-axis, y-axis, or x-axis. So I want to rotate this point A about x-axis or y-axis or z-axis. So the possibility will be like this. So rotation can be done on this circle, or it can be done in this circle or along the x-axis. So now my question is, if I am doing this rotation about the z-axis, okay, so I have a point A in a three-dimensional space, and I'm rotating it about z-axis. So will there be change in z coordinate?
No.
No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so rotation about the z-axis keeps your z coordinate intact. Okay, So what we do is rotation about z axis, I will keep z coordinate same. Z coordinate matlab A33 point. So 0, 0, 1. And x and y, if I'm rotating in the, I mean, two-dimensional space, so that the cos theta minus sin theta, and cos theta. So this 2 by 2 matrix represents the rotation. Note that rotation is in anti-clockwise direction. So now can you tell me by this idea what will be the matrix for rotation about y-axis?
So cos cos theta 0 minus sin theta
Hmm.
0 0 and sin theta cos theta 0. Sin theta 0 cos theta
What was the second row you said?
0 1 0.
0, 1, 0. Very good. So rotation about y-axis. So y-axis will remain same. And x and z coordinates will change. So cos theta 0 minus sin theta 0 cos theta. So the proof, as I explained, is not so important. You can directly make the matrix as you have understood now. So just you have to remember is clockwise and anti-clockwise. If the rotation is anti-clockwise, the minus sign comes in the first row with sin theta. If it is in the clockwise direction, minus sign will come with the sign in second row. Fine. Look, that's what is given. Rotation about x-axis. So x-axis is remaining same. Y and z are like this. And then you give it. Okay. So this is the three-dimensional space we are working in three-dimensional. If the origin is shifted to UVW, let z-axis be the axis of rotation. Then the coordinates of the xyz in new coordinate system are. So xyz1, the axis, then the right hand side, there is a rotation. Z-axis remains same since you are rotating about the z-axis. And you are also shifting the origin. So minus u, minus v, minus w. Okay, so first example. So find the reflection of a vector minus 1, 2 and 3 comma minus 2 along x-axis. Along x-axis rotation reflection hai. So if you imagine, if you take a reflection about x-axis, so y coordinate will become negative. So what is the matrix? 1, 0, 0, minus 1. So we'll multiply this minus 1, 2 and 3 comma minus 2 and we'll get new point minus 1 comma minus 2. And 3 comma minus 2 as we'll get the new point 3 comma 2. So this minus 1 minus 2 is the reflection about x-axis of the vector minus 1 comma 2, 3 comma 2. Just read it once so that you will understand it properly. Fine. I'll give you 5 minutes. Find the reflection about x-axis or y-axis. A reflection about y-axis of 2017 and 12 comma minus 8. Make the matrix. and give me the answer.
Sir, can you show the last example once again?
Okay. Now get back to this example. Tell me the answer.
minus 2017, comma 2017,
What is the
minus
matrix?
12,
First
comma
of all,
minus
tell
8.
me the matrix.
minus 12 8.
Minus 1, minus 1, 0, 0, 1.
So this vector will go to minus 2017, comma, and this will go to
minus 12, comma minus 8.
minus 8. Okay, so that is the reflection in two-dimensional space. So now, translate the triangle 4 units left and 5 units down. Okay, so you have a triangle whose where vertex are 2, 4, 3, 1, 5, 5. What was the formula? To get a new, this left and down, it is very important. So left hand side is a negative thing, right? So if I want to shift this each and every x coordinate to the left by 4 units. So what logically, don't look at the solution. Logically, what has to be done is you need to subtract something, because if you look at x-axis on the left hand side, that is negative. If you want to bring anything in the left hand side, you will have to subtract. So logically, I will have to subtract 4 units. If I want to go on the right by 4 units, what will I have to do? I will have to add some 4 units. Similarly, 5 units down on y-axis downwards. If you want to bring something down, you will have to subtract it. If you want to push upwards, then you will have to add. So original coordinates of A are 2, 4. 4 units to the left means 2 minus 4, which is minus 2. And 5 units down is 4 minus 5, which is minus 1. So you can see the first thing. A dash is equal to 2 minus 4, 4 minus 5. B dash is 3 minus 4, 1 minus 5. C dash is 5 minus 4, 5 minus 5. Clear? If you are clear, let me know. I can give you one example for practice immediately. Then we can go ahead. Okay. Translate Yes, anyone?
Ten, comma 0.
0, 0.
0, 0.
Yes, the correct answer is 0, 0. So what you're doing?
So it is minus
Yes.
5.
0, minus 6.
0, minus 6, second one, sir.
Hmm.
Minus 6.
Yes,
-6.
correct. So translation is also clear now. We'll go ahead. Now, rotate the vector 1 comma minus 1 by an angle 45 degrees anti-clockwise and find the resulting vector. 1 comma minus 1 is to be rotated by 45 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. What is the rotation matrix? Cos theta minus sin theta, sin theta, cos theta. This is our rotation matrix. In anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so I want to rotate a vector by 45 degrees in anti-clockwise direction. So I will make the matrix R as cos 45 minus sin 45 degrees sin 45 and cos 45. So the matrix that I will get is 1 by root 2 minus 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2, 1 by root 2. Have to multiply this to 1 minus 1 since I want to get the resultant rotated matrix. Okay. So whatever answer we get here, so that is how it's done. Okay, so after the rotation, what we get? 2 by root 2, which is simply root 2. So the calculation is done here. So I will give you one example to solve now. Rotate the vector, rotate yes. Rotate this vector 1 comma 1 by 90 degrees in clockwise direction. What will be the matrix?
0 minus 1.
Cos theta.
Cos theta sin
0
theta or
to
minus sin
minus
theta cos theta.
Cos theta, sin theta.
sin theta minus sin theta cos theta.
So you put theta is equal to 90 degree. Look, minus sign is for the people who don't know, minus sign नीचे इसलिए आया है because now we have clockwise. Okay, so you put 90 over there. So 0, 1, minus 1, 0. Multiply to 1 comma 1. The new that we get is 1 comma minus 1. We can see that graphically. 1 comma 1 is here. 1 comma minus 1 is here. So it got rotated by 90 degrees and the direction is clockwise. Okay. The next question is, coordinates of a point P are 50, 50, 50. Origin is shifted to the point 5, minus 2 and 3. rotation is about z-axis through 45 degrees. Find the coordinates of P in new coordinate system. So in the last one, we have seen that UVW translation was by UVW, and rotation and translation together was given by this. So this is something that, I mean, you have to remember, but we can break this into two parts. Can anyone tell me? What
Sir,
can we do?
first we take the new coordinates of P by shift after a shifting origin and then
Yes,
solve it.
yes, very good. So what we will do is I will shift the origin first of all. Okay, but the problem here is, okay, you have to shift the origin to this point. I mean 5 minus 2 and 3. So you will have to calculate the translation first of all. Okay, so what has happened? Where is 0, 0, 0? Let's go to the whiteboard. 5 minus 2 and 3. So you have three-dimensional space. Five, x coordinate is 5, y coordinate is negative, so this side, z is positive. So point will be somewhere here. So your origin, which is here, is shifted to this point. Okay. तो क्या हुआ है, x कोऑर्डिनेट में बढ़ोतरी हुई है कितने की, 5 की. Yes. And y coordinate, I mean y coordinate is decreased by 2 units. Yes. And z coordinate is increased by 3 units. So the translation Tx is 5, Ty is 2 minus 2, and Tz is 3. So the point 50, 50, 50 will be shifted to 55, 48, and Tz is increasing by 3 units. Yes. So this is my new coordinate, and then I can take the rotation. The rotation matrix is, what was the rotation about? The rotation about z-axis through 45 degrees. About z-axis by 45 degrees. So 0, 0, 1. Cos 45, 1 by root 2. Nice, 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. 1 by root 2. And I will multiply this.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, here origin is shifted. Suppose let's say x coordinate, so it is shifted to 5.
Yes.
So distance of P from the new origin will be less, right? Because it will be now 45 instead of 55. Considering the new origin, x distance will be decreased by 5, so it should be 45, and then similarly for y and z.
No. देखो तुम सब कुछ शिफ्ट कर रहे हो, सिर्फ जीरो एक पॉइंट को शिफ्ट नहीं कर रहे हो. तुम्हारा 0, 0, 0 भी शिफ्ट हो गया 5 यूनिट्स से. So distance between the point and the origin will remain same.
Okay, I thought only the origin was shifted because in the question it is given that way.
Everything is shifted. I mean, shifting the origin means that whole of the space is shifted by that much thing. Am I clear?
Okay, sir.
Shifting, or if you look at the frame of reference, I mean, in physics, you use this term a lot, frame of reference. Like if you are talking about inertia, you're sitting in a bus, you have frame of reference. I mean, talking in terms in the frame of reference of the bus. You are idle, you are sitting. But if I consider the frame of reference, I mean the road, so you are moving. So frame of reference is shifted. That's what it means. I mean 0, 0, 0. Shifting of origin means that whole of the space is shifted. It's not just the origin is shifted. Am I clear?
Okay, sir.
So now you can multiply this, and whatever answer here you get, that will be the same as this. So either you can remember this formula like shifting as well as rotation. So cos theta, sin theta, minus sin theta, cos theta. Minus u, minus v, minus w, x, y, z, 1. So you can simply multiply this, and then you will get the new point.
Sir, can you show the answer? Sir, they have also calculated it the same way. Sir, we are only shifting the origin.
No, we have multiplied 2, na? I have written the matrix there.
No, sir, can you go to the next page? Sir, the answers are similar, like Z is 47 they have given.
Answers are similar. What do you mean to say?
I mean, original coordinate of Z is 50, but you wrote in the calculation as 53, but here they have given it 47.
But there is a multiplication to be done, dear.
Okay, okay, sir.
Okay. The center of arc of a circle is 10, 10, 10. Origin is 0, 0, 0. Rotation is about x-axis to an angle 60 degree. Find the center of arc of the circle in new coordinate system. Can you do this? You have 2 minutes. This is simple.
Sir, a doubt.
Now, first of all, can you solve it? Later we'll discuss the doubt. I just have 5 minutes. That's why. What is the doubt anyway? Others will solve. You ask.
Sir, the doubt is if the direction of rotation is not mentioned, so we need to consider anti-clockwise by default.
In 3-dimensional space, you will have to consider clockwise. And in the 2-dimensional, you consider anti-clockwise.
Okay, sir.
In 2-dimensional questions, you consider it in anti-clockwise direction if the direction is not given.
Okay, sir.
What is the answer? Anyone?
Sir, 10, 10, by root 2 plus 5 root 3, minus 5 root 3 plus 5.
Okay. They have written the answer in
5 minus 5 root 3. Okay.
So just check the matrix, and they have given the answer in decimal.
Yes, sir, that decimal values are correct.
Fine. So that's all about. So there are these examples that you can practice. So today, once our first topic is over, I will forward you this PPT, which will consist of everything. Almost everything is there. So I can either give it to you on this WhatsApp group, or I will post it. Also, I will post it in the Google Classroom. So there are examples to practice, which you can practice, and this is the end of our theory of matrices. If you have any doubts in the first chapter, you can, ask. I'll just download the attendance and then we'll stop. Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, our midterm exams are going to be in month of January or in this month, in December?
I don't know yet.
Okay, sir.
Once so I think by the end of December it should be conducted.
Okay, sir.
Between 25 to 30. I think so. But I'm not sure since there is no official notice about it.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Fine. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.